Meeting is now live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. Hey guys, good afternoon or good evening. Thursday night, what day it is? July 23rd, Thursday. And with confinement and all that, it's all hard to find or trying to determine which day of the week it is. For me, it is anyway, because I work from home. So, but I am going to start going back to the office soon. So, but for now, it's Thursday night. And we have some of the regular guys here with us tonight. AZ Froggy, Stickies, and John Martin. John Martin has logged on about 3 times now, but he's having issues with his internet. Hopefully he gets it settled.
Yeah.
And I did get an email from Driftomaniac asking me about an hour ago if I was going live, and I said yes, and he was very anxious to come on tonight. He's got a lot of things to talk about. So hopefully he's going to jump in also. So tonight is open mic night, and we can talk about anything RC related. But there's one thing I want to talk about that's kind of cool. But we can talk about that a little bit later. What's been going on with you guys? Oh, I got to get the chat in there.
Yeah. Not a lot here. Had a regular Saturday race last weekend. I ran my new bomber, or new to me bomber, turned my old bomber into a Thunder truck and ran the street stock. Street stock I got into the A main with, came in fourth. Thunder truck, I came in third in the B main for it, which is the best I've done for a while. And that's in something compared to the other trucks that were running 8.5, 7.5 turn motors. And I was running a brushed 12 turn Titan motor in it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So I kept right up with them. And then in the bomber, I came in third place in my heat. And that was the first time for me driving that vehicle. So I've got a few bugs to work out with it. I dropped down a tooth for pinion. Hopefully give me a little more punch off the corners and go from there.
Cool.
Nice.
That's what I want to do with another RC of mine. The no prep. So I want a VXL in there, but I want to put my other 5-turn brushed motor in my other one. So I'm just looking for another ESC that I can actually run a 5-turn brushed motor on it for no prep. And I just want to show the people that with a 5-turn brushed, you can go just as fast as a 5-turn brushless, like you've been doing it with a 12-turn. So you can keep.
I changed motors in it. I took out the 12-turn, but I'm staying old school. I put an old brushed race motor in it that I believe is either 11 or 13 line triple rotor.
Triple.
And compared to the other Speedwise, just hitting the throttle open air, it turned the tires into pizza cutters.
Cool.
So keep right up with them.
And we have Xavier with us. He's in his man cave. Hey, Xavier, how are you doing?
Hey, fine. And with you guys?
How you doing tonight?
So now you can stay up late. Well, it's early in the morning for you right now. So
yeah, but the next time, the live video that you did, I was 3 hours too late. So
it's all good. It's all good. I know there's a big time difference for you.
Yeah.
But your last video was pretty good with your Cross RC. That was a nice little video.
Yeah, well.
Thanks.
How did you like it? How did you like the Cross RC compared to another one?
But yeah, I found personally that the Cross RC do it a little bit better than the TRX.
Than the TRX, really? And what kind of motor or electronics do you have in there right now?
That is stock. That's the 35T motor.
Okay. Cool. And transmission, I don't think there's a 2-speed in there, right? There's just a single speed on that?
A single speed, yeah. Yeah, a single speed, but yeah, he do it very well. I'm very glad about this truck.
Cool. And Sean has joined us also. How you doing,
What's
Sean?
up, everyone?
Hey, Sean.
You doing, Sean?
If I don't see the chat, it's okay, because look, I smashed my phone today.
Oh, why'd you do that for?
Good job.
Good job.
I'm gonna try and get it up on my other phone.
Hey, Dennis Lovelady, how you doing? Kevin Gibbs in there. RC Recreation is also in there in the chat. Roadside RC's there. Who else? Who else? Who else? That's about it. Cool.
Swampers RC just popped in.
The Vanquish Killer.
The Vanquish Killer? Now, come on now.
I'm telling you, that thing.
You can't
on my Vanquish.
you can't compare that to a Vanquish. Come on now.
Dude, this was the reason I sold my Vanquish.
Come on.
That was the reason I
Like,
sold my
that was
Vanquish.
better.
Come on. Did you have a brain fart or something? Well, come on.
No, this thing actually completely outrun my Vanquish.
No, I'm just toying you. I'm just
Yeah.
pulling your leg.
And actually today, it actually outrun my TRX4.
You know, it might be a driver thing, eh? It might be because you're used to drive a jalopy car, and that's why you can't handle performance. Maybe that's why you couldn't drive the Vanquish.
It actually handled my TRX4 today as well.
Cool.
Which I was actually shocked by. And that's what
Yeah.
I'm actually doing now, taking the batteries. Before I forget. Because normally I forget to take the batteries out.
Now, did you do the paint job on that?
Did I do the paint? Yeah.
The paint job on that truck you were holding, did you do
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Oh, cool.
Uh,
Is that stickers on top or is that paint?
Here, that's actually a window.
Okay, but on the hood and on the side, are those
Oh,
stickers?
that's stickers.
Stickers? Oh.
Yeah.
I was going to say you did an awesome job on the paint job, but it's stickers.
Yeah. Rich done a good job on his.
That I finally got the Raptor stickers.
Oh, you got them on? Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, trying to get the glare down here so everybody can actually
Let's see that.
And then I got the rear tailgate.
Nice.
Cool.
I put a Raptor one across the back tailgate too. But I was actually surprised today that this thing outdid my Bronco. Like, that did surprise me. I thought it wouldn't even. I thought it wouldn't even keep up with the Bronco.
Okay. RC84's film is there, and Swampers RC says the Cross RC looks awesome, but I think they designed their own bodies. I think they do too. I think it's their own kind of creation. It's not a licensed body, but it's their own that they actually do and sell.
I got the chat up on my other phone. Sweet.
Ah, okay.
RC Recreation. What's up? What's up, Kevin Gibbs, Pigeon Kicker, everybody.
Hey, Pigeon Kicker.
Kevin Gibbs. He got something today. I don't know if he got it on he got a truck and he posted it on Facebook. And man, I got to stop spending money on other thing and get that truck. That's one truck I would love to get.
Yeah.
He got the Boom Racing BRX1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
For scale look and the scale and what you can do with that truck, you can buy pop-up windows. There's so many things you can do for hop-ups on that car. It's crazy. And my son wants that body on his truck. So
that LC70 is crazy. Like you can actually get wind up windows, moving wiper blades. You can get stuff you can get for that thing is insane.
Awesome.
Hey Xavier, how are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
I'm good. Yeah,
With the 3 trucks? Driving 3 trucks?
Today I was just driving 2.
2?
yeah. He was taking it easy.
Just 2.
Because that is not easy, 3
Yeah,
trucks.
it's not actually. I'll probably post a video maybe Saturday or something. I done a second test run, and it actually went a lot smoother.
Oh yeah.
Second test run. It's like driving 2. The easier it becomes, like.
Yeah.
A
You're gonna
driftomaniac is
step
not
up your
in here.
games in one truck driving. Come on.
Yeah, now I feel lazy driving one truck around.
I don't. I don't.
You wouldn't when you're carrying the third one on your backpack to get into the woods. You wouldn't like when you're driving to you and carrying the third one. You wouldn't feel lazy.
Mhm.
What was I actually going to work on?
JD Passel put a little cobra there as a comment. I'm not sure what that means.
I'm going to work on this beauty.
No idea.
Oh, cool.
I want to show you guys something, and probably some of you guys saw it. Ken Block driving the Ford Mustang Mach-E, the special
Mhm.
edition one.
Yes.
That is a nice looking car. That one actually looks way better than the one they sell in the store.
The SUV looking thing.
Yeah. It's the same body when you really think about it, but they have fenders on it. They have a whole bunch of different stuff on that car. So it looks just amazing. I'm trying to find a good picture of it.
Yeah.
I should look at pictures and not videos. But this is a car that I think Tamiya is or should do is this version of the Ford Mustang.
Yes.
Nice.
With the one with the spoilers and not the
Oh.
spoilers, but here we go. It's spoiler at the back, and like it looks nice on the rear and the front. But like it is the SUV kind of Mustang.
Yeah.
But
It's
it
very.
has 1,400 horsepower, so that makes up for it.
Yeah. Well, that one's got seven engine in it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. 7 motors.
Wow.
Yeah, Cam Block is known for like his drifting and stuff. But
Yeah.
if you ever get a chance, go type in Cam Block, Ireland Rally, and he done an onboard camera when he was racing one of the stages in the rally.
Okay.
Man, then you get the respect of how that guy can drive. Like if you type that, it's maybe like a 10-minute, 12-minute video. That's how long it takes to do the stage. But
Mhm.
man, like insane driving. Like,
Well, yeah, I was watching him drive that one and watching the expression on his face, and like when he was asking, "Are we full speed? Is this the max or is this?" And he was asking, and then his face at the end, like he didn't seem happy. He didn't seem like he was impressed. He didn't seem
uh,
too hot about it. It was weird. And then the guy said, "How did you enjoy it?" "Oh yeah, I liked it. It's very good." But his face said a different story. So you got to watch the video.
he felt like there could have been more out of it or something.
Yeah. But what's cool with it is because it's electric, like the one guy was saying, is we can dictate which wheel turns way faster than the other. Or I can make one wheel turn forward, the other one back. So you can make that car actually spin right on the same spot because it's electric. You can do pretty much anything you want. You can have 40%, 20% more power on one wheel than the other or whatever. So it's really neat once it's electric what you can do with a car.
Yeah.
Swampers RC is asking Kevin Gibbs if he's going to do the roll up windows. That's another option. Like it adds up. When you do all those little options, you can spend $2,500 on that truck easy.
Yeah, easily, like, but it'd be cool, like to have the motorized windows and everything in, like, too, you know. But it has everything. Like it has motorized windshield wipers, the light up dashboard, like the windows can go up and down, and everything. That truck is, without a doubt, the TF2 wouldn't even get a look in at that LC7.
Oh yeah, that LC70 is way better than scale
Yeah.
look than a TF2. I completely agree.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
what I like about it also, it sits low and the wheels are the right size for that. It looks like a truck that you would bring to work. It does not look like a lifted truck. So for scale look, it's awesome. Yeah, it won't perform as good as a TRX4 or a SCX-10 but that's not why you buy that truck. You buy that truck for the scale look of it.
Yeah.
He's going to build it over the winter. Wait, you're going to keep it in the box all summer, man?
My boom racing's still sitting in a box here beside me. I haven't even.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the one you quickly unboxed the other day there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish everything I'm working on first before I start it. I'm tired of just having projects open everywhere. Like, I
Okay.
promised myself, whether that happens or not, that so far I'm being good, but every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, maybe I should start this thing. I'm trying my hardest to finish stuff first.
Hello, Gem City.
Oh, Gem City's in there. Cool. How are you doing?
He said he got his drilling itch taken care of today.
Cool. Last week I you guys, if ever my mic or you don't hear me properly, let me know. Tonight my mic is working and is plugged in. I thought last week it was plugged in, but the USB mic was not plugged in. So I was using the camera way up there, and sometime I wasn't talking too loud. So if ever my audio is not good, please let me know. That's because I forgot something. I'm getting old.
I honestly didn't notice.
Oh no. I was watching the live.
Yeah, I did for the little bit that I was in, I didn't notice it.
Oh, really? That's odd. Because I was watching the replay and I was hearing myself. I go, man, this sucks. This sucks. This is no good. This is no good. I got to be more careful. So tonight I made sure I did hook it up and it is working. So.
I think I might have found out why this motor kind of went bad.
Oh, what'd you do?
Oh, not me. Actually, a couple of years ago, the grandson was bringing back one of my trucks. We had an open field at one time, and this motor came apart.
What do you mean came apart?
It blew apart. It blew the end bell right off. Well, it's got wires that are loose right here and right here that came off, and it locked everything up and just stripped out the screws that hold in the small plate and everything. So
Yeah, it's not supposed to do that.
I don't think those rotors or the wires are supposed to look like that. I think they're supposed to look more like this with the gold copper color, not black.
No.
I imagine that's what the
Yeah, it's definitely smoked.
the Reedy motor in my bomber looks like right now.
But the thing is, he was driving it back and it didn't smoke. It didn't even smell. It just let go.
Just Froggies, I just realized you had a fight with a lawnmower.
Break in silence. How are you doing? RC84 film says I should turn up my hearing aid. That's not a bad idea. No, I don't have an hearing aid. Not yet, anyways.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out. I'm gonna make sure my spur gear. I can't figure out why, but it's making like 2 rotations before it'll even spin the wheels.
Oh, really? 2 rotation before it even spins the wheels.
Yeah, so I gotta figure out. I don't know. Maybe it just needs tightened or.
Yeah, some sounds loose.
Yeah, so something not right somewhere.
Which transmission is it?
It's the RC 4-wheel drive, the 2-speed.
Oh, that's normal.
Normal and.
Oh yeah, my TF2 does that all the time.
Yeah.
It has done that ever since it's been brand new.
Yeah,
you spin the spur gear and all of a sudden, whoop, it grabs and it clicks on and then it goes.
Yeah. It feels weird though when you're trying to drive it like. You know?
Well, it's you don't really notice it because the motor turns fast enough that when you go forward and you go back, it's all fast.
No,
I don't.
No, it gives a little stuttering movement in it. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah. But yours does the exact same thing, yeah.
Yeah, with the 2-speed, I could take it out and actually show you, and you've turned it with your hand, and also you notice it grabs the transmission, and
Yeah.
then you turn the other side, and then because it's all the loose between the dry shaft, between the transfer case, transmission, and all that, it's normal for the TF2 2-speed. The TF2 1-speed is not as bad, but the 2-speed.
That's so weird. Why I was about to strip it apart to see what the heck was wrong with it there.
No, there's no. You're going to do it for nothing. They're all like that. But you got to remember that TF2, that transmission, is probably 10 years old, if not more. That's old technology. They've gone so far nowadays,
Yeah.
and way better. So there is better transmission.
Well,
But
this is the new one that they came out with.
it's still the old transmission. It's
Yeah,
still
still the old,
Yeah.
the old insides. Like, so,
yeah, it's all the same inside and everything.
yeah, so weird. Swampers, does yours do the same thing? I know Swampers is in there somewhere.
Yep.
Bull gear just joined as well.
Ball gear, what's up?
I'm gonna apologize if I missed stuff in the chat. I've got my phone running off just its internet access. I've got my computer for the chat on the Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi keeps dropping out. So if I miss someone saying something to me, I apologize.
Breaking Silence, what's up? I just see Breaking Silence come in there too.
Breaking silence.
So Xavier, did you run that kill show?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you did.
I'm in the same
yeah. That's not so fast, but
boat.
it's cool. It's cool to drive.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, Kyosho Optima 1985. Four-wheel drive.
All original.
The four-wheel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy. Like full original.
I have another that I've before, and that was the Kyosho Ultima Turbo, but that is just the chassis and the body, and no electronics, no wheels, no remote control. And now I got the other one from the week that passed. I did restore it, clean it, and also I have it's complete. What the remote control, everything is complete.
Okay. Can you grab it real quick and show us?
Yeah, I can do that.
Sure. Go ahead.
It's
It's
awesome.
show off time.
Has the old antenna and everything. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, they're all original from the 80s.
There's a Summit and an E-Revo.
Yeah.
Summit.
So this is the remote control.
Hey, it's got a crystal.
Yeah, it's very old. Also, the antenna is for fishing.
For fishing.
Yeah, but yeah, with eight batteries in the back.
Thanks a lot, Kevin Gibbs. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. And also the car, I clean it up.
So you picked that used from somebody. That's nice.
Yeah, and I think he used 1 of 3 times, and then he left it on the site, so everything is. So you can see, I think, yeah.
Nice. All the old electronics and everything like that.
Yeah. Sometimes this one comes loose, but then I have to screw it back again, and then I can drive again. So
yeah, that speed controller is a mechanical one, right?
Yeah.
I have that on my Super Hornet.
And also he painted, not with
the right paint.
with what you call that, the paint.
Yeah, the
with the
PS
hand.
paint. Yeah.
Yeah.
You painted with a different kind of paint. Did you paint that with a paintbrush?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, serious. So you can see sometimes you have paint they go out. So yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to clean that paint and put new ones. That's what my buddy does all the time here in Ottawa. Sam.
Yeah, I like to do yellow also. So yellow, blue, and white. So,
Okay.
but I will see after later because I need new tires also for this car because they are so old.
Okay.
And they are cracking, and yeah, you have not very good grip with it also. But I make a video about this, so soon to see on RCVRX.
Cool.
There's some here local that's selling one of the Futaba FX10 off-road buggies.
Yeah.
It's got the original radio and all with it. It's got the Green Machine 2 brush motor from 1994. Want $75 for it. The only thing wrong with it is one of the knuckles is busted.
Bumpers RC says he says no problem with the TF2 tranny either, but it's a single speed.
Yeah, see that.
Yeah, the 2-speed, there's slop in the transmission. I don't know why there's slop in there. It's the way they've done the 2-speed, and there's nothing much you can do with it.
Yeah. Like in low gear, is yours very loud in low gear?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, so it is. Then it's the same. Like for the low gear, it's like holy hell, this thing.
Oh, it's not that loud, but it's loud enough.
It's pretty loud in low gear.
Oh yeah.
Pretty loud in low gear, but I don't know if that's just my motor.
Now, does yours have slop in the motor? Like if you turn your RC84 film, if you turn your spur, can you turn your spur from forward to reverse like 2 turns before it actually grabs?
I don't know. I never always checked on that.
Okay. It's amazing when you actually find that out. You actually turn the spur gear, and all of a sudden it doesn't grab, and all of a sudden whoop, it grabs, and then you go forward, and then whoop, it grabs. And it goes, oh man, that's weird. Like, how come there's loose? There's something.
Yeah, I'm glad I did mention it before I just started stripping it apart because I was about to start tearing it down to see what the hell is wrong with it. So.
And I got also something else from this week, also from Kyosho.
Oh yeah, what do you get?
Yeah, the Kyosho Blazer from 1982.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah. And also in the box.
Cool.
Oh wow!
Nice old one.
I have it to build. So
oh, that's actually a kit that you build.
Yeah, a kit.
Oh.
I never open it, and just for 35 years, I think, always in the box.
I don't know if I would open that myself.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nice.
Yeah, because one of my local hobby stores, he has, like, I didn't realize Kyosho used to make like tractor trailers like Tamiya as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has a couple of them up on his shelf, and he also has like a skid steer, a Kyosho skid steer up on his shelf as well. Like,
I believe Hercules got all the stuff from Kyosho for the semis that they did.
yeah. And they look cool, but he's looking serious money for them though.
Oh yeah.
They're still all in their boxes and everything. He's looking serious money for them though.
Yeah, you don't see the Kyosho ones, so yeah, they'll bring big bucks.
Yeah.
Guys on some of the pages that if they knew where it was, they'd probably go nuts trying to get a hold of them, and they'd pay for it.
Yeah. Cruising with RC in New Jersey, the name of the shop.
What is it?
Cruising with RC.
Okay, I'll pass it on.
the name of it. He has the Kyosho skid steer and everything. It's pretty freaking cool one too.
Now, one thing for your snow machine, the Blizzard, you'll find it's very light. It's a very light vehicle.
Oh
so
yeah.
me, I'm gonna get the steel tracks. I'm waiting and to get a one down special, or the Canadian dollar gets better money or whatever.
Yeah.
But I am gonna get the steel track for mine because it's way too light.
Okay.
You'll see once you start running it.
Yeah, because on the pictures there, on the pictures on the box, you can see you have a blazer to push the snow. But
Yeah.
in this time it was an option. So
Oh,
I
really?
have to find. Maybe I don't find it. I don't know. I hope I will find it because it is aluminum and not in plastic. So
The blade that came with it would have been aluminum. The optional blade was aluminum for the original one.
yeah, because so you can see on the picture. So
Oh,
this is in option. He told me, and also the exhaust was also in option. So you can buy it separately, but I've just the wheels, the tracks, and the body and the electronics, the motor, and the
might
only
get
thing that
lucky.
I've
You might
to
get lucky and find a used one somewhere. Maybe somebody screwed up the Blizzard and still have the shovel in front.
yeah, maybe I have this luck. I hope.
So everybody on YouTube, all the followers there, everybody there, Xavier's looking for that. So please help him find it. Let's all get together and hunt for the blade for his Blizzard.
Matt,
That's so cool.
fucking in.
I'll actually ask the guy I've told you guys about before. I want to do a video on his collection. He gets old. He buys old RC lots at different times, and he's gotten a couple different Blizzards through them.
Oh,
So
yeah?
I'll see if he might have something.
Yeah, ask him. That'd be cool. Hey,
Send
Matt.
him a message right now.
So be nice.
I see Mets RC just came in too. Welcome in, Mets.
Hey, Mets.
Hey, Matt.
Yes, RCVHX is in the house. It's like 3 or 4 a.m. where you are right now.
4 a.m. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
of
what I
course.
thought.
So I don't know if I going to build it or if I leave it in the box. I don't know. So I ask it on YouTube for some people, and some people say from leave it in the box, and someone tells me to build it. So yeah.
Well, it all depends. I guess it all depends. It would be a cool build to build.
Yeah, I
But
think so.
once you build it, it is going to be worth less than if you keep it in a box. That's for sure.
Yeah, because the box, if no damage, it don't move, I think, in this home. So also the color of the box is no yellow from the sunroof.
Yeah.
So you know.
The box did look in very good condition. That's for sure.
Yeah. Also inside, so everything is packaged, never opened. So
Did you all see HQ came out with a 350 Toyota Tamiya clone? No.
No.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about a few different times. One that was super cheap and then went crazy price.
Yeah, but he's talking about the 350. The F350 Tamiya a clone. The one I was talking about was the Toyota. The Hilux.
No. I've got the Toyota stuck in my brain, I guess.
Yep.
No, I haven't seen that one. Just saw the thing.
well,
Frank
Tony is here also.
before.
What's up, Tony?
Tony's in there.
In the chat today.
if I can.
Here's another one. Tony, what do you think of the new 24 scale associated /
Oh,
element?
stop, please. Drives and spit to the pen.
Yeah.
Gotta stir the pot. Gotta.
Yeah, but we talked about the 24 scale just before we came on air, so that's a good subject to start talking about. Who likes it, who doesn't.
That's whenever everybody asks me about the 124 scale. That's the first thing I ask them. How close is your nearest dumpster? Drive it to there, open the lid, and throw it in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's not good, Tony. He has no power. Fire department came out because of smoke and electrical issues with the breaker box.
Ooh, that's not good.
Not good at all.
Nope.
That's not good. Wish you the best of luck with that, Tony.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Electric fires are not good.
Now is Tony back at his house?
Yeah.
I guess he
I
is.
believe so.
I know he was in Washington, D.C. Tuesday night he was in Washington, wasn't he?
Hmm.
In D.C. Tuesday night, so probably back home tonight.
He got red tagged and the electric company came and disconnected him. Red tag for what? The damage?
Red tag that it's dangerous, I guess.
Must be because it's dangerous.
Well, one good thing is that Toyota P407, the Toyota metal pickup, is actually on sale right now for $287 Canadian.
Yeah.
Regular it's $492. But I'm looking right now for that that Ford, but I can't see it. That F350.
Is the Ford not? Is that not the Charisma or something? No,
Don't know.
that Ford 350 or something. Oh no, it's the Axial one. No,
But here's the Tamiya knockoff.
yeah,
Yeah.
This one,
find it.
HG.
which is on sale right now, which is not bad. And that one does have the 3-speed transmission, which is kind of cool. For that price and the 3-speed transmission, that's a pretty good price because it's 43% off.
If any of you need one of them 2-speed transmissions, let me know. A 3-speed transmission, I've one lying here in the box. I never use it.
Oh yeah, that's true. You took yours out of your.
Yeah, I took it all out of the. I stripped what do you call it? The high lift.
Okay. Kevin Gibbs, do you know the product number of that truck or what that truck is called?
Oh, the H-Burn Racing is the
From
LC70.
HG.
They'll make us all cry. You start showing that thing.
Oh my God, Godzilla's in here.
Hello, welcome in.
People are coming out of the woodwork.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, Scott.
Greetings, Scott.
Because Xavier's in here. That's why you wanted to come in here and say hi to Xavier.
Tony
Hi,
said,
Scott.
Tony said, where do you see the 24 scale course at Axial Fest? You might want one. Still no.
No 24 scale for me. I was telling the panel here that just before we came on, I almost called this RC talk 24 scale whatever, because I was going to take a puking emoji and put it up and put a more 24 scale, because there was 3 of them I think that came out this week or something like that. That's what they were talking about, and that was crazy. It's way too many 24 scale.
There was the Element came out with one. There was a lot of people came out with them.
Yeah, the Element one kind of looks like a little mini Vanquish.
Yeah.
With a similar style body on it.
Now, like I said to these guys before we started, my only reason I like them, want them, is I'm having a hard time going out and using a regular one and traversing the terrain out there without having issues and falling and such. So I can still set up a crawling course with my small ones and have some fun that way.
I have a hard enough time with my fat fingers working on a 1/10, never mind a 1/24.
Oh, we're not even going there about that.
Yeah,
It takes me 4 times longer to work on the small ones.
yeah.
So there's the Ford, the F350.
Oh yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. There's a few of them for sale on Facebook.
And it's got the 3-speed transmission, which is nice.
Doesn't that have the 4-wheel steering on it? I think there's one that had.
You can put 4-wheel on it, the same as the Toyota Tundra. It comes with the pieces where if you wanted to make it 4-wheel steer.
Oh yeah.
4-wheel steer. So.
Because
I don't know. It doesn't show the picture of the axle, so I can't tell you if it does or not.
I think that guy Steve from 24/7 RC had a unboxing of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it comes with it's exact same, like the whole underneath is exact same as the Tundra.
It's on sale right now, $301. It's not bad price Canadian. For you guys, it's going to be maybe $250, even a bit
So
less.
if you go on RC Voodoo has a page,
Okay.
whatever that price is, you'll get another 15% off on his Banggood page, his affiliate page.
Cool.
You'll get an extra 15% on top of that.
That's cool.
It is nice looking. The body looks nice.
Okay, so let me see. So here, time. Let me take that virtual background off a minute. Here, so I don't know if you can see that right here, they give you the 2 pieces.
Okay, so it's a front axle, front and rear. Okay.
Yeah, so if you wanted to make a rear wheel steer,
Nice.
And that's the way they both are. So that they give you 2 front axles, basically.
I've been thinking about doing a semi with 2 of the 3-speed transmissions in it.
Oh yeah.
I could have like an overdrive, underdrive, and then type deal straight through. Do a real extended chassis on it, real wild custom deal. It'd be interesting to try for sure.
Yeah, general hobbies. I'd say for a while it'd be fun, but then like everything else, be boring after a while. He said it's fun putting a load of different bodies on the 1/24, but just like everything else after a while.
Well, when you live in a place that is flat as I do, 24 and 18 scale are pretty good.
Hello, Team Vega.
Oh, hey, Vega.
Popped in.
And 11
And
Charlie.
Sid Javier. Hello, 11 Charlie RC. How you doing, sir?
11, yeah, Team Vega, 11 Charlie.
Hello,
Brandon,
Javier.
Brandon's
myself,
here.
myself, my kids, and the van is also in there.
Javier, the stickers showed up today, so they will be getting put on the SC10 when I get it cleaned.
Cool. Now, Xavier, how's your trail going? Because you did a lot of work on your trail. Did you add any other things, or did you modify anything to make it more challenging, or what did you do on your trails lately?
Not special, just a little bit more water.
More water?
For making mud pool and so. But
Cool.
for all the rest, I put some trees and so, and a little bit more green. So no, you will see it soon. Also, I make another video with the Bronco with the tracks,
You gotta go with your tanks in there, eh? And go over, like, climb with a tank on those wood pegs.
It's 116, and so I will try, but I can go not on the wood track. I don't think it's.
It might be able to climb.
Yeah, maybe I will try. I will
It's just,
try.
it should theoretically be the same width, so it should be good.
Yeah.
But just don't go in the mud with it because you're gonna mud up all your tracks.
Oh, I did it before.
Oh yeah.
But I clean. So just like here, I'm home, so I can directly clean it up.
Okay, right after.
Yeah.
Cool.
I got a tank for him to run in the mud with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I make it waterproof, the tanks, so.
Oh yeah.
I can
mine's not
go.
waterproof. It's still original, so I got to waterproof mine.
Mm-hmm.
I only have
Yeah,
one.
I make a little box, in plexi with a cover, so you can open it. So when you open the
Xavier,
tank,
put that one on your trail.
oh yeah, send it to me.
I just had a guy ask if I wanted to trade for a tank.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not 116, yeah?
No. It's like 1/6 scale almost.
1/6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
After seeing that and some of the others, I'm kind of considering it now.
Okay. A little battery.
Yeah, that's a little battery for it.
Wow. Wow, full blown like 12 volt.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it's 12. Yeah.
It's a 3S.
I was gonna say, what is that? Motorcycle battery?
yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. I have the same battery in my security system here at home as a backup.
Yeah.
That was a nice
Impressive.
tank, that's for sure.
Wow. Yeah.
AK Pigeon Kicker says he has a 1/6 scale Tiger 1 tank.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
cool.
There you go.
AK Pigeon Kicker says Xavier, check my channel.
I will do it. I will do it.
Yeah, I'll do it too.
I come to check.
Yeah, pigeon kickers get that big tank, that really, really big.
Yeah, he's done a lot of good work on it. Like he's got the turret working now, the cannon's working, and all that. So
Okay.
now he's got to get it to shoot the people on the beach.
That's
There's
why I
sorry about that. There's a lady on the beach. You drove it on the beach, and a lady called the cops on him, saying there's a guy driving a tank on the beach. So the cop drove down,
Oh,
No.
good.
noticed him on the beach, and says, "What is this? And what are you doing?" And I'm just having fun with my RC because somebody called the cops on him. So the cop says, "Have fun." Like,
Oh, man.
The cop probably showed up just to take a look at this thing, just to see what it looked like, you know?
or maybe it was because there's a tank on the beach. I gotta go see that. And then he gets there and says, "Small 1/6 scale one and not a real one."
Subscribe on your channel, and I will see your videos later.
Hey, Jay's Green, welcome in.
Oh,
hate
geez.
Can't go right click on somebody's name anymore and go follow channel or go to channel.
Yeah.
Well, there is a
No,
way.
you copyright. Copy. You can click and copy, and so you can
Yeah.
go to YouTube and
Yeah, there is a way you can turn that on, though.
Some
yeah.
are harder to find than others, though.
You have to go through a whole rigmarole to turn it on.
He says, "Yeah, the cop was cool with it." Cool. And Scottzilla, have you been racing lately? You haven't seen you for a while. You've been
No, only racing I've been doing is VRC Pro, which I did tonight, and I did not do so well.
Oh yeah. So I want to tell something. I saw the last time that Pascal from France is not active anymore. So because he got some troubles on the beach, and he was il s'est fait piquer par un poisson piquant comme ça, noir.
Oh, really?
If
You got
you know.
stung by a black fish?
Yeah, and it was not very well, and yeah, it's now better. It was
Okay.
almost dying
Wow.
because yeah.
Because
So
usually a stingray is pretty
yeah,
bad.
stingray. Yeah, yeah,
Okay. So you got stuck by a stingray and he almost died.
yeah, almost. Yeah.
And that's JD Passel?
No, Pascal from Satarotas.
Oh, Satarotas.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Pascal.
Because I sent him a message to him
Oh,
to know
Pascal.
what happens. Yeah,
Oh,
for
wow.
to know what happens. And 2 days later, I receive a message back from him, and he tells me all the story about it. And yeah, I was in shock when I read the message. So yeah, I wanted to tell that also because yeah, it's freaking awesome what he's doing, and
Yeah, he's been building
yeah.
a lot of cool scale stuff. That's
Yeah,
for
I learned much of on this video also what
Yeah,
he's
he does.
built and what he do. That's awesome guy. He's everywhere also. He's very active on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. So,
Yeah.
but now, yeah, for
I
the
was wondering.
last 2 weeks,
Yeah, I was wondering why he hasn't posted in
he
a while.
recovered because it was not very well because what happens. So
Wow. That's
yeah.
scary.
Yeah, I was wondering because I think the last one he posted was the little small, like the FJ body thing,
Hmm.
and then because normally he posts one every couple of days. I was
Yeah.
wondering why I haven't seen him around in a while.
yeah.
Me too, and I found that very strange. I say to myself, there is something happens,
Yeah,
and so I sent them a message, and two days after, I received a message back from him, and yeah,
great.
that was hard.
You just never know. See, that's the reason why I can't swim.
Hmm.
Stay out of the ocean. Look at happened to Steve Irwin even.
Yeah.
thought he was going to get in the truck there for a second.
Good.
Seems like you were walking towards the truck to get in it.
Oh yeah.
Brandon saying that's what happened to Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
He gets stung with a stingray and hit
Yeah.
him the
Yeah,
accident.
he got hit in the heart though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he
Yeah,
did.
his was a freak accident, I think, wasn't
Yeah.
Yeah. If you ever get a chance to watch a show on, I believe it's Animal Planet called River Monsters.
it?
Okay.
Oh, I love that show, man. That guy.
He's got a couple episodes with stingrays. I think one was in like Thailand, and the stingray is like 12 feet in diameter.
Wow.
Good night.
Whoa.
He actually done a really good one on Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah.
He actually traced like these rivers and canals all the way back into Norway, where there's this like huge type of shark. It's only in off North. They think that it is actually what was in Loch Ness that people were seeing. Like,
Yeah, and you guys see Net Cruiser RC. He's actually took first place at the race for Bigger Racing.
oh, he did, yeah.
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 Right.
That was cool.
There's a big Tamiya race on beside me this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now a Tamiya race. You mean they're gonna race the buggies, or they're gonna race their 4x4, or what are they gonna race?
It's all yeah. They have all different classes or
Yeah.
something.
Because I know they do have some competition carpet racer and also buggies. So
Yeah.
they're supposed to be pretty good, but
He also runs the Euro trucks on carpet and on asphalt and all like that.
Yeah, well, that Crispy Critter RC beside me, it has like huge big dirt tracks, the carpet tracks, it's got everything right too. So I know he's putting all the flyers out first open of the year or something. He said like to me.
Yeah, I just swapped the 380 motor out of my little grasshopper and put a 12 turn in it. I'm gonna see what it does when I go oval racing on Saturday.
You're gonna burn strip every gear inside it. completely out.
What's that?
Every gear in the axle was stripped out of it.
Well, you know, it'd just be one of them adventures.
For some people that don't have Facebook, I'm just going to show this off real quick. I finished off my tower, painted it red.
Yeah,
I
really
did the
nice.
step ladder,
Nice.
not the step ladder, but the ladder. This ladder from this spot is 71 inches long.
Wow.
All these
Okay.
steps are 1 inch apart. There's 69 steps all the way up.
You need to get a guy up there now with like an AK-47 or something.
That's what somebody says. Put a guy up there with a gun, or put a guy up there with a spotlight or something.
Yeah, sniper.
Or a guy
Get
up there,
yourself-
or a guy up there with binoculars, like a spotter.
So this is actually going to go in the woods behind there. That's where it's going to go. I just put it beside my barn just to be scale and to be
Yeah.
kind of as a scale. But this barn is 5 feet deep by 4
Mhm.
feet wide. So it's a big barn.
Yeah. Yeah, you can good see the difference about the two.
Yeah. Well, this
Yeah.
thing is about 7 feet, almost 7 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
And the roof, the picture, I don't know why it turned out white like this, but it's actually brown. It's a cedar brown. I did not paint the roof,
Okay.
but
Yeah, it just might be the way the light's hitting it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm happy how it turned out with the red there. I wasn't too sure, but I'm happy how it turned out, red and white like that.
Yeah, and I like also the bridge that you make. Also.
Oh yeah, the covered bridge.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 3 or 4 bridges now on my on my my trails. Got a couple of other things I want to do, like you did also with your logs. But I'm gonna have 2 logs come small and then going bigger, and then I'm gonna go on a brick riser, and then I'm gonna have logs coming down, so people are gonna be able to go up and then go back down. I'm thinking of maybe turning so that they turn and they got to position themselves. And another spot where it's a little tough to climb, I'm thinking of putting those logs again, just like you did. I'm copying on you to get ideas, because I really like that.
Oh yeah.
It's different.
Oh yeah.
And it's
yeah. You have to also to see you can go up one side and also on the other side. I make it also for the 2 sides. When you go on site, you have it a little bit easier than you go with the other side. It's much difficult than the other side, if you understand what I mean. So you have the choice in and that I did everything what I make. So you have always one side easier than the other sides when you go down or up, you know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. I'm just reading there for the closed caption. Brandon is saying, "Are you able to turn on closed caption for JD Passel?" He can't hear what the panel is saying. That is strange, because I'm broadcasting from Zoom to YouTube, so everybody's audio should be closed caption. That's odd, because there's no way for me to turn on that. It's on by default. Sorry.
I think that's a personal setting, isn't it? On Facebook.
I think it's normally default comes straight on normally. No?
I just turned mine on, and it's not.
Oh no.
Nothing's popping up on there.
Closed caption. I just turned it on. Also, I want to see if it's going to come up, because by default I did subscribe to it. So sometime it does it, sometime it doesn't. Sometime it does, sometime it doesn't. And I don't know if it does it live. So, because I just turned it on also and it's not showing up.
Yeah, same thing.
And I'm looking at my dashboard right now, and optional features. There's
I know
nothing.
I got an update for YouTube just the other day, so maybe something they did there screwed it up.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Out of curiosity, what do you guys normally run your batteries down to? About 3.4, 3.5?
3536 for me.
Yeah, 3536.
Yeah, I do 3.6 usually.
Most all my trucks have lipo cutoff, and I usually run it till it dies on me, and then I take it off. So exactly at what it cuts it off, I'm not sure. I just use whatever default the ESC gives me.
Mine with the
Run
hobby
mine down to
80, it usually cuts off at 3.7. Because when I go to storage charge it, that's usually where it starts out. And I usually do the same thing. I run it until the truck just stops. And that's usually where it starts out in the storage charge is 3.7. So I think that's, however, I have the lipo cutoff. That's where it's at on the 1080. And I know you can change it in the program card, but that's the default one that it was on there. I've never changed it on any of them.
Yeah. I just run mine down for when I'm racing, and they go right down to 3.6 or 3.5, 3.6, right in that range.
Okay.
And I just leave them there until I get ready to race again.
Yeah, I run. Like I said, when we do our runs after our races, the race will be over and everybody just continues doing laps until their batteries are pretty much shot, and then we all charge up.
No, sorry, JD Passel. I'm looking everywhere on my stream option for my live stream, and I cannot see from my dashboard how to turn that on. But I know by default I do have it on, but I don't know why it's not playing it or what's going on tonight. So I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, I got a feeling it's that update they did.
I've never been able to get it work on my videos. I've looked into it because I know like JD can't hear, so
Yeah. And Tony won also. Let's talk about Tony. He won at the I think it was with a monster truck, or what was it?
No, it was the rock. It was the rock bouncer.
The rock bouncer.
Yeah, he won. He came first with a rock bouncer. I know Big Squid RC. He won first place with a show and tell for the monster truck.
Okay.
Big Squid won that because I know he posted to somebody and he was like, "This is a good start for USTE." Like, so winning that one already.
Yeah, I almost me and Tony were out and about, and we came by the time we got back to where they were doing the judging. I was going to throw my SMT 10 because I ran it through the mud just for the heck of it, just to have people laugh at it.
Okay.
I said it's absolutely caked in mud still. I got to tear it all apart and clean it and tear it down.
Steve O.D., welcome in.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hi,
Steve.
Steve-O.
We have Xavier here with us, Steve O.D. Special guest of the night.
No, it's not here.
And Driftomaniac was supposed to come in. I don't know where he is. He's probably going to show up late, but he wanted to go.
Rich will show up as we're ready to say goodbye.
Yeah. So it was 8 o'clock this my time, or 8:10 or about. He sent me an email. Hey, are you still doing it? I want to come in. So I said, oh, sure, we will. I'll send you an email. So.
Yeah, the Axial Fest was absolutely awesome.
Oh, yeah?
Even though I was only there for a day, but it was absolutely awesome.
Now for Axial Fest, is there an entry fee, or do you have to register before going there?
It was $65 for a 3-day pass.
$65 for 3 days. Okay.
Yep. And then obviously you had to get your cars all they teched them. They just wanted to make sure they were all axial based.
Okay.
But other than that, it was at halftime. They just picked it up, looked at the bottom plate to see what the transmission plate was, see if anybody swapped out the transmission. That was pretty much it.
Yeah, I think that'll be my next year trip. I'll hit USTA in February, and then I'll hit Axial Fest in June or July. You know.
Well, Axial Fest for you is far. Where was Axial Fest
No,
this year?
well,
It
yeah,
was in Arcadia, Indiana, which is just west of Indianapolis and Lafayette. So it was almost into Illinois.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
matter of fact, we're walking around and everybody's watches and clocks kept on jumping to the central time zone because we were so close.
Really?
Yeah, it was funny.
It's probably the same length to drive for me as USTE, like you know.
Well, Tony said it took him 16 hours to get from there to Virginia.
Oh, yeah?
So yeah, it's probably the same. So USTE takes me 15 and a half hours to get to USTE from New York.
Well, like I said, there's the other thing is you got to think he had a 32-foot camper or a motorhome with a trailing with his Jeep behind it too. So
yeah. So
they could have been part of the problem too, you know.
Yeah, so I think for me it'd be the same distance. Both of them probably around the same. That's if they have it at Badlands again next year. Like, you know,
Why not?
Well, hopefully they do.
yeah, because this is
If they can get the place.
What's that?
If they can get the place. Right now, I think they were doing stuff like that because of all what's going on. They were trying to fill their spots some.
No, well, this was on the schedule from last year. This was the first time they took it out of. This was the first time they ever took it out of the West Coast because their offices are only like 20 miles away from Badlands. Like they're in Champaign, Illinois, is their main.
Like I said, it's less than 45 minutes to Champaign. So
yeah, and that's their main headquarters. Like, so this was the first time they took Axial Fest out of the West Coast because they said they said like there was nothing on the East Coast for all the guys. East Coast, Midwest, were all having to travel to California all the time, so they're going to try and bring one middle somewhere, like you know. So hopefully they bring it back next year. I'd say if it was a good success this year, even though they had the whole COVID thing, I'm sure even if it was a success, they'll bring it back for sure. You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. Even though all the COVID was going on, it was still a decent turnout. Like I said, it could have been a lot bigger.
Yeah.
If nothing had happened. Matter of fact, like as far as vendors go, basically all it was Horizon.
Oh yeah.
That was all that was there was Horizon.
Well, the COVID.
RC 4-wheel drive or nobody was there, no?
What's that?
RC 4-wheel drive or Proline or no one was there, no?
Oh, Proline had a little tent there, but they had a thing for a raffle for a truck and some of the stuff talking about their shocks and the light kits. That's about it. It was a very, very small display. Like I said, Big Squid was there, and that was it. And like I said, them two were basically just doing giveaway stuff. That's all they were doing.
I'm surprised RC 4-wheel drive or something wasn't
Well,
there.
they wouldn't be there because it's an axial event. It's not an RC 4-wheel drive event.
Yeah, but they normally still normally set up tents at most of the events. So like,
I was shocked and surprised. You know, that even like Hobby Wing or somebody like that or even Holmes wasn't even there.
All the videos I saw, what shocked me was nobody was wearing a mask.
No. It was everybody was. They didn't have in Indiana. They didn't have that rule in effect.
Hey, Bucks RC, we're welcome in.
Theoretically, you're outside. You don't need a mask. The only time you need a mask is if you cannot be, or if you're closer than 2 meters or 6 foot from a person. That's when you should have a mask. When you're in a very crowded place, where you can't stand 6 feet, that's when you should be wearing a mask. Not all
people standing pretty close to each other. So
everybody was. Everybody was. I will admit, everybody was.
Well, we'll see in a week or two. See if there was damage.
Yeah.
All them guys are at USTE though. Like Big Squid, John Holmes, Like all them vendors see what Chris from up beside you see at GCM.
GCM, yeah.
Yeah, they'd be at UST. Like
Yeah, they would be there, yeah.
yeah, cause UST is like a complete scale.
Yeah.
Like so, all the guys in the scale stuff, even everyday RC, they even have a tent set up at it and everything too. Like so.
Yeah, like I said, I think a lot of it like was all knocked down because of the COVID, and a lot of it didn't show up.
And that's what I mean. Like, so even if they had a really good turnout, knowing it was in the middle of COVID, hopefully then they'll say, well, if that's not happening next year, our turnout will be huge. Like, you know. So
yeah, exactly.
Hoping that's what they say anyway.
Yeah, like I said, it's as me and Tony were walking around, there's this one area they call the quarry, and it was just an old rock area, and it's pretty much hard rock you can run on, and they had different little courses and stuff to go on. We ran into Buck's RC World there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Buck's done a damage video today.
Yeah,
the only thing that came back not damaged was his SX24.
Yeah, it's about it.
That was the only thing didn't break.
Why is that? Because he kept it in a box?
No, he said he rolled it again. Like, but he said it was the only thing that didn't break.
Yeah, like he said the quarry was wicked fun. Like I said, there was so many different things to do over there.
Did they have food vendors by any chance?
They had a couple people set up selling hamburgers and hot dogs with a friggin' propane grill. That's about it.
That's better than nothing.
Oh yeah, like I said, it was very, very. It was a lot of people there, but it was kind of really, really low key.
Yeah, Bucks RC World corrupted all Tony's files. Like, you know.
And Badlands, is that a camping site or is that a crawl site or a trail site?
It's an actual 1-to-1 crawl site.
Okay, it's an actual 1-to-1 crawl site. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, their trails and all their mud pits and all their things were put on the actual 1-to-1 trails heading back to different areas.
Cool. Might be worth a drive next year.
Oh yeah. So I'm trying. I've been having issues just like Tony with files and stuff. I've been trying to set up a folder for him to get what I have so he can get some of his videos done and this, that, and the other. But I don't know if it's working. If he had gotten access to it yet. I'll see if he answers me here in chat.
Yeah, it'd be great if you guys could do a collaboration and like to share and to.
Oh yeah, that's what
other people do.
Like I said, there's some of the videos that I took, he lost or didn't have.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, all Tony's memory cards got corrupted.
Now, it was just one of them.
Oh yeah, he lost a lot of footage though. Like,
yeah, it was a day I was there too.
Yeah, one thing with the GoPro I hate is getting it from the camera. I always take my memory card and put it in a card reader and actually read it on the PC. Because I find a lot of people, when they get it off the camera, the video gets screwed up for some odd reason.
Yeah, I transferred straight into the app on my phone, like the GoPro app. I just transferred straight into that app. Download it from. I don't even take the memory stick out of the GoPro.
Okay.
Just download it straight into the app.
Yeah, I don't use the app. I that's what I said. I to me, I hate the app, and I've seen too many people screw up on the app. So I take the memory card out.
The way I look at it, at least if you mess up on the app, everything's still on the GoPro, though. You know.
Theoretically, yeah.
So.
It should be.
The whole problem.
Yeah, even if you transfer the files from your GoPro to your camera, the files are still on your GoPro.
Yeah.
Yes, unless you delete it as you go or once it's done.
Yeah, it just annoys me that they're them little micro SDs. Yeah. You have to take them out and put them into a bigger one and then transfer them.
No, I have a USB key. I have a small little USB key. It's for micro. So it's a micro reader key. So you just take your micro card, put it in that, and it just stubs out. It's just a little tiny USB. You just put it into your USB port and you're done.
Oh yeah, I've got the bigger SD card
Yeah.
that got a little micro into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours is an actual card reader. Yeah.
I actually need to get a hard drive for my computer today. Said it won't accept any more videos.
Like one of those little beauties.
Yeah,
I have about 30 of these things laying around.
All of the
But I-
little flash drives.
Yeah, I have a similar USB thing. I actually found that it transfers the files faster with the putting it into the USB and then plugging it in than it does plugging the camera into the computer and copying.
Yep.
I mean, it's almost twice faster
I have
uploading the
a really
videos
hard
that
time
way.
getting the
Yeah.
cards to fit back in the little cases. I can never get them in there.
Yeah, it sucks when you're a YouTube guy and you go at Badlands or at Axial Fest and some of your footage gets screwed up. That's not fun.
Mhm.
I
All
tell
right,
you,
cool, Tony. I seen that message. Okay, so you did get my videos then.
Cool.
I went out and filmed last weekend, and for about the first 15 minutes that I was filming, I forgot that I had the lens cap on. About 15 minutes of you can hear all the sounds and everything, but just blackness.
So your GoPro does not have the view screen at the back?
It does, but when I have it on the selfie stick and it's hanging down on the ground, I can't actually see the back of the screen. So
You saw the red light, so you know you were good.
yeah, and I just hey, filming away, and then I went to shorten up the selfie stick, and then I noticed, lens cap is still on. Perfect.
Could be worse. Could have happened to me.
Yeah, start saving up some cameras, I guess. The one I did have, it kind of, and I can't get parts for it or battery for it. So
Yeah, I want to get a small little square one like that.
Yeah.
Was that one of the Hero 5s or whatever?
The what?
Is that like a Hero 5?
No, this is like a knockoff version, but it does pretty good.
I saw the little holes around the outside. It reminded me of one of
This
those
one.
nighttime security cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a Hero 5.
There's a
Yeah.
Hero
It's got a
5. Yeah.
Hero 5.
It's very cool and easy. You can
Yeah.
drive it over also with your truck. So and
Yeah.
you can put it so when you can film it on the side from your truck and you can see working all the
Yeah.
mechanic. It's very easy than
Yeah,
the other one.
I have where I can see it on my phone there.
Yeah,
Those-
I don't do that. I just put it down
Yeah.
and we will see home and it's good. If not, we delete. If not delete.
Yeah.
So, because
there-
when you want to see it on your cell phone, you have also different
Delay.
time. Yeah,
Yeah.
delayed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I do that a lot, and I try to use the phone as a monitor, and it's so distracting because it's so delayed.
The delay, yeah.
Yeah.
mhm,
It delays
yeah,
a lot.
yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
There's another event coming up next month on the 15th. I'll
Where's
show
that?
you.
That's at the Tank's house, is it?
Yeah, it's at my house.
Sweet.
I made this quick banner.
Oh yeah.
The school bus is
Poker
booked.
run.
The school bus is booked. That's all head to Canada.
Let's get on the bus. I think you'll have an issue crossing the border. They're not letting any Americans in right now.
Oh, trust me.
Oh,
Us immigrants know how to get across the border. Don't worry about that.
What's crazy is it's only the land border. If you take a plane, they'll let you in. It's
yeah.
crazy.
I thought Canada was pretty much locked down right now.
It is, but you can still get in by plane. It's crazy.
Well, I meant inside of Canada, even they were paying people to stay home.
Oh no.
Earl RC, welcome in.
So I did a big
Hey, Earl.
spiel of how I'm going to do and actually what the winning hand in poker is, because some people don't know. So just in case people don't know, I got the rules here of what is a good winning hand for poker.
I'll be right back.
Should be
Okay.
a fun event. So you have my address there if anybody want to pop in and say hi.
Oh yeah, nice to know.
I'll wait for you, Xavier, to come over. and have some
Yeah,
fun.
I will, but a little bit far away.
Yeah, it's all good.
I like to welcome. So. Maybe Friday I'm going to play with the lotto, so maybe you know.
True.
I
We play every
take a
weekend.
jet and I come.
Depending what you buy, what you win, you might be able to buy a jet to come over.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Us immigrants know how to get across the border.
Cool.
Border Patrol won't stop us.
But
Well, Sean, you could just tell them you're not from America. You're from Ireland.
Yeah, that's it. I'm Irish. I'm looking to get out of this place.
my buddy has a crawling spot, which is rocks, but his is much smaller and closer together. So he's doing that. He's got 5 spots where you're going to pick a card. Well, mine is so big. My area is so big. You're in the woods, and I don't have volunteers, so it's going to be hard for me to run to somebody and say, "You're at the checkpoint. I got to give you a card." So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put everybody's card in an envelope. So, like if I have 20 drivers, I'm going to have 20 envelopes with one card in it at one checkpoint. So you got to go into the pail, get your envelope, and that's your card in that envelope. And hopefully nobody's going to cheat and take somebody else's card. Because if
I was just going to say, you got to thumb through all of the envelopes and find the right card, and then
I'm going to seal them. I'm going to
Say,
seal.
I say don't put anybody's name on it. It'll just be complete random. Draw the hat.
Could do that. Yeah, draw a card and don't put a number. That'd be easier. Yeah.
There are 29, I think. There comes.
Okay. Yeah, because like I said, if you're putting people's names on it, they're gonna say, "Oh, you rigged it so they can win."
Yeah, no, it's not a name. It's just number. So when they get here, they'll pick a number, and that's the number of your car. That's the number of your card. So when you get to the pail, you just pick a number. And because I don't want people to pick a card, open the envelope and say, I don't want that card, and put the envelope back. I don't want that. So that's why I'm saying if I put a number, take that envelope and bring the envelope back and open it at open it at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I got almost a month to figure out what I'm going to do, but I don't have volunteer unless I get volunteers to pass out the cards or whatever. But that's 5 checkpoint. But I also have 3 discards, so you can actually there's 3 bonus gates that you have to pass, and if you pass that bonus gate, you get a chance of doing a discard. So you can get rid of the card you don't want, and get a new card. So it should be fun.
Yeah.
And there's no scale points. Bring what you got and just have fun and pick a card. So it'd be interesting.
But the limit is 1 thin scale, no?
You want to come with a summit? I don't care. Run.
Okay.
It'd be easier.
X-Max.
X-Max. Actually, there's one year somebody tried to go with the X-Max, but they're way too big. Like the flags are at 16 inch, so you can't go there with an X-Max. It's just too big.
Yeah.
The RC84, what chassis is that on?
This is the P48 vehicle from HG.
Oh, it's the HG chassis, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
I've been working on it for the last few weeks now.
Okay.
Earl RC says he's got company over and he's watching me but listening to the company. So he's had problems hearing also. He wish he had the subtitles. Cool. Just put us on the big screen in the living room. Just put us on the big screen and drop some names, and we'll say the people's name once in a while and freak them out and like, how's Jennifer doing tonight? Hey Jennifer, how you doing? Like things like that. You know? I'm out. Hey Mark Gill, how you doing? Just trying to follow up on the see if I missed anything good in the chats.
You were asked if a blizzard would fit or make it through the gates.
Blizzard, it should. It's going to be tight. Because I think the trucks, the gates are supposed to be at 12 inch, and then the Wraith is theoretically 16 inch. So usually the gates are at 12 inch, so a Blizzard might have a hard time. It's going to be tight.
Okay.
But there's way too many challenging stuff on my trail for the Blizzard, I think. A stock Blizzard anyways.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got to try it. I tried it this winter, but it was after an ice storm. So there was ice everywhere, and I could not drive the friggin' thing. It was just too icy. As soon as I tried to do anything, I was just sliding all over the place. So.
And what Blizzard you have, tank? Also
The newest one, the one, the FR, FS, or whatever. It's
FR, I think.
Yeah, the brand new one, the one that's current to this this model.
Orange or the blue one?
No, it's a red one.
It's a red one. Okay.
Rouge.
Red. Oh yeah. Cool.
Blizzard 2.0.
Yeah.
I like those. I'd like to have them, but in the desert, there's no real need for it.
Well, you can still push sand with it.
Yeah, you can, but it's so friggin' light. It needs a track.
Yeah.
Like, it's very light. It's a fun thing though. On outside, it's fun to play with.
Say I'll say, Brett, just put something on the back side of it there, and you can go drag a baseball field with it.
I got enough of those around me, or a golf course sand pit.
Yeah, there you go.
I got 4 golf courses right around me here, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you can pick up balls with those Blizzards. Just drive around with the blade down and pick up all the balls and run away with them.
Pick all the balls?
The golf balls.
I did start the Anatic Savior.
What did you do?
I did start
You've got to bolt something down.
Wow.
Putting the engine.
That's nice.
That's
And then there's all the manifolds that have to go on and off too.
No wonder the hood went
Oh, very cool. I'm jealous now. I'm jealous.
So I still to finish it off. I have to do all the pipes. I have to do.
From where you have it. From where you have it, the motor.
I like the way
where did you get the motor?
I got that cover. RC Voodoo 3D printed that for me.
RC Voodoo.
Oh, okay.
It's all 3D printed, and then I actually just got the camel bumper for it as well. I've added the bumper to the front of the
Cool.
Wow.
Cool.
The chassis is an axle.
Yeah, the SX10. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, cool.
The motor actually just gives it that extra little look, like the engine block, you know.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, because this weekend that passed, I drive also with the Range Rover.
Yeah.
And I did also a little jump, and the hood came up.
I know, yeah. So
with me, I don't have the motor, so that's awesome.
Yeah,
I like to have that also.
RC Voodoo 3D prints them. There's you can get the file on if you have a 3D printer. You can actually get the file online.
No, I make the stuff with my hands, not with the 3D.
Yeah. I know.
I'm old school. I'm an old school. So,
yeah, how's that steering rig coming along? Have you done
good. I don't go to show it here on live.
No, I know. Yeah, I know you don't show on live, but it's coming along good. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm busy with that every day a little bit more, so it comes really nice.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing that thing done.
Yeah, it should be sweet.
Yeah. This is a Land Rover Series 1.
Yeah,
From 1954 that I'm busy.
I know. I can't wait to see it finished. Like, it looks good so far. You know?
Mhm.
Hey, Sean, if I get some of those files, can I print them on my bubble jet?
On the what?
My bubble jet.
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot of layers of ink to print on bubble jet.
Thank you, 11 Charlie.
All right, guys, I'm gonna take off.
No.
Thank you for jumping in.
Yep, I still have some work back there that has to get done before tomorrow morning. So,
Cool.
Okay.
All right, Rich.
Have a good
So-
night.
Good night, Rich.
yep,
Good.
you guys too. And yeah, maybe we'll see you all tomorrow. If not, have a good weekend, everybody, and definitely see you on Monday.
Sounds good.
Like a plan.
All right.
Later, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for jumping in. That's appreciated. This thing takes too much room. I'm going to go put it back.
So were you just freshening up the paint, or was that a new paint job you done on it? Yeah, did you just freshen up the paint work, or was that a new paint job completely
For which truck?
for that Hummer that he's working on?
Oh,
Just freshen up a few little spots on the vehicle.
Yeah.
cool.
Just touch up a few details on it.
Nice.
You put the stuff on the windshield?
Not
Not windshield, but the window on the side? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's to keep the zombies out or zombies in?
I'm not exactly sure yet.
The zombie hunter. Huh?
Net Cruiser RC came over and he gave me a little present.
Oh yeah.
Gave me one of these guys, the radio truck.
Wow.
The little communication truck.
Yeah. It's really nice detail on this. Like the doors open up and everything. It's very
Yeah.
nice little
One
details.
of the WPL toys.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that a 1/16 scale?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they work with the tanks and all that. So all the doors
Ah,
open up,
cool.
they close, and it's cool. It's too bad the radio truck, the antenna is not a real antenna that you can actually bring up, but the doors, the dash inside, it's a nice scale. It's a nice little truck. This is not the
Yeah.
upgraded version. It's so with the plastic dry shaft and things like that. But I'm not complaining for the price. Like it was a gift
Yeah.
from him to me. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can upgrade that also, huh?
yeah, I can. There's a whole bunch of upgrades for that.
Yeah.
You can do like 2-speed transmissions.
Yeah.
You can do metal gears, everything, metal axles.
Yeah, I saw it on the video from Amazing RC. He
Okay.
did some trucks on that also. And Sarah Rotas Pascal from France, he did also upgrades on that truck.
There's a guy I watch from Russia. I can't pronounce the name of his channel, but some of the work he does with MWPLs is insane.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually built ones that actually launch rockets off the back of them and everything. Like,
Nice.
Yeah. I saw it also.
And we have Driftomaniac that came in.
Hi guys, hi Tank. Hi Sean.
Hey, Richard.
How you doing, Rich?
Oh, long day.
So Richie's doing interviews and he's got a whole bunch of stuff and he's working on a big 1/5 scale RC. There's a whole bunch of different stuff he's working on. So he's a busy
I'm
man.
trying to keep myself occupied, just something to take my mind off all the current situation. So trying to keep every minute of the day occupied.
Well, it's a little quieter in your area now. We don't hear about your city too much in the news now. It's quiet. What's going on?
Well, California is on the rise in terms of the COVID increases and things. Yet, despite us we've had the mask thing since middle of March,
Okay.
and in the UK, I am pleased to say they are bringing in the mask thing next week.
Yeah.
Just unreal. I mean, like, you know, my parents are in their 70s, and so they're in like the danger zone. And you know, I sent them some masks like March. It's just crazy.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. But I won't. I know we're here to talk about RC, so I'm not going to go on about that much, guys. I know.
Oh, it is open night. We talked about Ford and the new Ford Mustang and the
that
and stuff. So.
did anybody see that 1400 one Vince Vaughn was drifting around earlier on in the week? Yeah.
With Ken Block. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a lot of power. That's for sure.
Yeah, but it makes you wonder whether that, like, technology, like the electric stuff, will switch to RC cars. So you'll see somebody build one which has got like the ultimate control with all four wheels.
I was thinking, how come nobody does that? Or I was thinking why nobody does that or has done that yet, because with the motors for the quads, they're getting so much performance and all that. You put 4 motors on an RC, and you put directly on a speedster. I'm not talking about a crawler. I'm talking about a speedster.
Yeah.
Why has nobody done that? I don't know. But
I would agree. Tank coming from an electronics background, I really don't think it would be that hard for anybody to do it. Personally, you're talking a couple of sensors on like each wheel to do it. But it really wouldn't be that hard for somebody to like put that kind of technology in RC cars. On crawlers, potentially, you could just about walk up anything if you could switch the power from wheel to wheel on a crawler.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of speedrun cars, it's got to be a godsend to be able to deploy that kind of power. I mean, it would set up a whole new class of like drag racing, wouldn't it? I mean, never mind no prep stuff. If every drag car could just simply hook the power up and blast down the track, it'd be like crazy. Yeah.
That would be cool. Would be a nice build.
Yeah. But I've tested this. I took my Losi DBXLE out today for its first run on 12S, and I can safely say it is absolutely, keeping my language child friendly, terrifying.
I guess 12S.
I probably didn't hit more than 20% throttle.
Oh yeah.
And there was it was quite quiet where I go down shell stands, but when I go down during the week, normally there's like nobody there at all. And even like half a dozen kids going around there, and they're just like all attracted to the car. It's just too much danger on there. And I bent something at the rear, which is causing some issue on the rear diff.
Just get a nice rooster tail at the back on the beach with that much power.
Rooster tail on. People were like saying, stop, like as it was kicking off.
Yeah, kicking up a lot of sand.
Yeah. It's just insane. Whatever you thought of, or I thought of as an RC car in terms of mental power delivery, it's just bonkers. I mean, literally, I'm squeezing 20% throttle, and it's enough to scare the life out of you. It's just crazy. The AVC hooks it up pretty well, and it hooks up and nails it on there. I was running into a problem. I was only getting about 50, 60 meters range on the thing due to the aerial on the receiver or something like that on it, and it just kept cutting out. So I couldn't do a full-on speed run because what I was worried about, obviously, if I floor the thing, I think it could be capable of 65, 70 miles an hour. You're talking 33-pound car. Last thing I want is that doing 65, 70 miles an hour. Oh, hang on, radio range runs out and I've got no control of the thing, can't stop it, can't break it, etc. So I didn't go too kind of nuts with the
Which
thing.
radio were you using?
Spectrum with the 6,000 receiver on there. So it should have like 300, 350 meters range, but
But you
50
were
meters
losing it?
range. There's something to miss, so I'll go out with John on the weekend and distance test it and play it sensible and safe and check the distance out, see what the problem is. Second 6000 receiver from Spectrum I've had this year that's had an issue with the distance. So yeah, the first one I had on the Traxxas Rally, and that was again distance issue on there, and again down to the receiver work. So
was it a receiver issue? Did you send it back or try another one?
No, you're way beyond warranty on things on there. It seems the receiver work seems to crack.
Oh, really?
Like literally, I was taking the old one out of the Traxxas car, the Rally on there, took it out, and the receiver wire just fell off my hand. It's like $65 receiver, just chuck it in the bin. Like, yeah.
Cool. I'm having an event on the 15th. You're going to come down and do the event?
So you're doing a virtual one, aren't you, or something?
No, it's not a virtual one.
Yeah.
No, it's I'm having a crawling event. It's a trail truck event. It's going to be a poker run, but with RC cars.
Yeah.
So it's going to be fun. But I know you're way too far. I wouldn't expect anybody to come down from you guys.
FPV.
FPV, yeah.
Via Wi-Fi.
That would be.
Somebody's probably got the technology out there to do it. We're laughing about it, but
yeah. But the problem is with delay and all that. But I know a lot of good distributors, and I know some system. I actually sell some to the government for their planes and their stuff, and it's no latency, and it's FPV, and they can fly very far, and it's crazy expensive, but it's fun stuff.
Yeah. Oh well, you think all that stuff on the there was attacks in like Afghanistan and places like that. A lot of that's directed from places in California, aren't they? They take the plane off remotely from like 5,000 miles away. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Not getting into that war issue, but I'm just saying the technology is there, so you can do super long range stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
A commander in England, a pilot in America, and the target in Afghanistan.
Yeah. Yeah, but they have one person calling when to fire, don't they, Sean, locally, and somebody else is flying it from halfway around the world.
Brandon, I made you a moderator real quick, so you can put a link if you want. He says he's got a link for me or something.
But yeah, I've got the 1/5 scale car.
This became a tool.
Yeah, I've got the 1/5 scale saloon car. Got a new motor coming in for that tomorrow, which is the same one as been using the Losi today, which is just crazy on there. And I have got a staggering 6 cans of the Mirachrome paint tank.
Aha.
Which I'm going to watch your video on before I go. I watch your video when I did the infraction body, and I'll watch it again before doing it on this one. But
go very thin on your first couple coats. Go very thin. It's going to be as if you're not putting anything. It's going to be very weird.
Like dusting it.
Yeah, it's just dusting it and then just keep dusting it. Like I put about 5 coat before I started noticing it, that it was actually showing up.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do all the washing the body down with soap and all that kind of stuff on there.
Brandon put the link in there. He said something about it's an outrunner motor on each wheel. Whatever the link is, he put in.
The fastest 1/5 car. Oh yeah, you see that now. Hold on, I'll show that. So somebody did do that mod of an RC, and he's showing it right now.
Oh yeah.
You can see there's 3 wires going to it, and he's got the motors. He's got the motors in here. You got 3 wires going to the wheel.
Oh
yeah. Okay.
It's going to come. I'm sure within the next couple of years, it's going to come for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you think they do it on like all these skateboards and scooters you buy now over here. Done about around the world. Really big business in California, like
Oh yeah,
the electric skateboards.
there you go. There's the motor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's basically like an oversized drone motor, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, looks like it.
What do you call them? The revolver motors?
Yeah.
Sort of
Yeah, it's similar to a revolver. Yeah,
Yeah.
but this is a brushless.
Yeah.
I think it's brushless. I did see 3 wires, but I have
Actually,
to look at the whole video
These
to see.
different tires and that thing.
Yeah. It makes you think, actually, looking at that, whether you could like reverse engineer one of these
It's actually
skateboards
brushless.
with the motors in the wheels, whether you could
Yep.
reverse engineer that into an RC car.
Mhm.
Thoughts, people? Yeah.
That's
Probably.
interesting.
Okay.
Cool. Well, I won't show
Yeah.
too much of this, or else YouTube is going to give me a strike.
Yeah.
Interesting. Thanks for the link. I'll look at it more deeply later.
Yeah, food for thought for sure on that. Yeah, potentially. I'm thinking potentially somebody you could buy one of those skateboards and reverse engineer the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and make it work.
Basically, all you've got to do is kind of re-engineer the suspension, connecting the ESC into your RC gear. Well, I wouldn't think would be that hard.
But you know the biggest problem in that, Rich?
Yeah.
You have to actually think and use your brain.
You have to think and use your brain.
That's the biggest problem in that whole thing.
I know.
Well, for you it is a problem because you're Irish, but
Yeah,
you're French, so that's not a problem.
Yeah. That's it. All we want to know is where's the 24-inch counter and the 36-inch tool.
That's
We're
true.
happy, you know?
Put battery in here. Insert here.
Yeah.
Go. But it's crazy what some people come up with and the things they do. It's great.
I mean, I look at that power plant I put in that Losi today. It's just like I'm squeezing the throttle like 3 millimeters and the thing's leaping forwards 8 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm standing well clear of it when I put the batteries in. I'm standing to the side to make sure it's not going to, there's no misconnection problem. It's going to reverse into me or something like that.
Yeah.
And like weighs 33 pounds, even at like 5 miles an
Have
hour.
a good one.
Fun.
Say good night to Kevin Gibbs.
See you later, Kevin.
Night, Kevin.
Thanks for dropping in.
Sean, what's that saying? Your hat, world champs.
Oh, that's the Boston Red Sox cap.
And thanks for the super chat.
Oh,
Kevin.
right. Okay.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah, but even though we're champs, both John.
I was gonna say, is that like Liverpool being champs, like the World Championship Baseball Series?
Yeah. I know. The world champions, but they only play in America. You know?
And not everybody out there will get that, but probably Sean will do. I think Tank does from him smiling on there. Like they have the World Championship Baseball Series, and nobody else in the world enters it other than a team from America on there.
America and Canada. But America is the only country in the world where you drive in a parkway and park in a driveway. Wow. You know?
That's true.
Yeah.
How about this? You have braille dots on a drive-up ATM.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. Yeah, you're very true. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Google car.
Quite a scary thought, actually, isn't it?
The Google car is driving for them.
I think that person was driving in front of me today at the lights when they changed the green.
You guys are crazy.
I was saying, Richie, welcome to driving in California.
Yeah, I mean, people said, "Oh God, isn't it like bad over there compared to New Jersey?" And I'm like thinking, not really, because like New Jersey is like New Jersey's the second smallest state, but it's the most densely populated in there, and you get a lot of this oh, well, I'll do all the traffic's doing 50 miles an hour. So I'll weave in and out doing 80 from the outside lane to the inside lane. A lot more of that in New Jersey than you do
Yeah.
here. A lot more stop-start driving where everything will, you know, go say like 50, 60 and then everybody slows to a stop. Whereas here in California, it will slow down maybe to like 5, 6 miles an hour, but it virtually never ever comes to a dead stop. And you know, although it's heavy on the traffic, it's not as quite a stop start on there. And like 5 minutes later, everything's back up to 65, 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, you get on that cross. You get on that cross Bronx.
Yeah.
You could sit that cross Bronx for days.
Yeah.
George Washington there and sit on it for days.
Well, I've driven in LA before, and I didn't find the traffic that bad.
I know I don't find LA. Everybody says to me LA. I'm like, dude, New York traffic's 10 times worse than LA.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
New York or even Toronto traffic, it's crazy. Toronto and New York, it's nuts.
Yeah.
The first time I ever came to the US was in '84, and my dad arrived on the plane a few hours earlier, and there was some technical difficulty. We'd strike within Pan Am, and we got delayed by about 12 hours. And he drove from LAX to Disneyland, and it took him 6 hours to get there. And on the way back, it took him 45 minutes. And he picked us up like about 2 o'clock in the morning, and we drove to the hotel in an hour. 6 hours for the same journey earlier on in rush hour.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If I was ever to, you know, I said to Jen, I said, if ever you get a job in Southern California, I said, you know, don't like look at anything without looking at where you're going to live, and let's drive it first of all before even, you know, thinking, oh, it's only 20 minutes from work. No, because that could be 2 hours from work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I was working in Brooklyn there, and from my house to the job is 35 miles, and every day was like a 3.5 hour commute each way. So I spent 7 hours in the car to do 70 miles. Like, crazy. Like.
But I mean, we pay a small fortune to live where we do in like just south of San Francisco, and there's people that like live the other side of the bay, and they pay like half the rent. Yeah, but then they spend an hour and a half each day, each way, commuting. So they're in the car for 3 hours a day. So I'm thinking, well, okay, yeah, maybe that paying double the rent might be like slightly better, you know. But does that make sense? No, not everyone. I know the economics don't add up for everyone, but yeah, to my mind, it just Oh, and we moved from the 5th most expensive place in America to rent to the 4th most expensive place in America to rent.
Yeah, but in California, you won't get half of what you get in freaking in New Jersey.
Oh yeah, Sean, you literally all this coronavirus and stuff wouldn't have even slowed me up on my channel a shot in New Jersey. I was living in 7 acres at a rock crawling course, cut through the garden. I could run cars at 50 miles an hour in the paddock. Wouldn't have slowed me up. The only thing I had to drive out for was speed runs and boats.
I know. I don't understand why I don't live in New Jersey. Like, both my kids go to schools in Jersey, but I still pay New York school tax and everything too. Like, it's like just throwing. Like, it costs me $1,000 New York school tax every year. I don't even have kids go to the schools.
Wow.
Do you have to pay the tax, or do you have to pay the school in Jersey on top of that?
Yeah, I pay the schools in Jersey on top of that too.
Wow.
It's crazy. I spend a lot every year. Every year in school.
If Sean didn't have kids, he would be driving around full-size remote control Ferraris.
Oh yeah,
No.
Easily. I spend as much on my kids going to school as a lot of people earn in a year.
If Sean didn't have to spend all that money on the school, he could afford one remote per RCs instead of driving one remote with 3 RCs.
I wouldn't have to be stingy and spare the remotes.
Yeah.
I mean, one day the receptionist in New Jersey had a word with me and she said, "What do you think of the school fees?" And I said, "Oh, well, they're not bad. But I said, if I wasn't paying them, I would be driving around in a Ferrari. And she laughed and she said, oh, you're joking. I said, no, really. If I wasn't paying the school fees, I would be driving around in a Ferrari.
Oh, man. I could have a Bugatti Veyron when my kids weren't at certain school.
But what's anybody that's got kids out there, what their school's planning on doing come next semester?
My kids' school, my son's school said it's going to open. So far, it's going to open. My daughter's school still hasn't made up their mind.
Yeah, I mean, here they're saying it's going to open.
Yeah, here too, they're saying it's going to open.
I'm slightly skeptical it is, personally, but
our governor just did a news conference today, and they're going to do, school will open, quote unquote, at the normal time, but it'll be for online only in school at the earliest will be October. And that will also have a choice if people want to do it online or go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here it's going to be that a kid's going to go to school one day and he won't on the next day, but he still has to do his homework offline. So it's going to be an alternating school year.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, Tank, in schools that won't necessarily have the physical space to do the 6 foot distancing thing, that they might put in like kids for like, your kids will go in like 2.5 days a week, and the rest of the class will go in for like 2.5 days a week and do the home learning.
G'day, Jack. Mike.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, Jack, how you doing?
Nice to.
You haven't said you here. You
Nice
saying
to meet
hi?
you.
The whole schooling, it's getting confusing. But you know one thing, that they're still quick to ask for the money. I received. I received my letters yesterday saying, "Hey, don't forget this date is the date for your school payments." Are you kidding me, people?
Yeah. Well, the thing being, traditionally, Sean, we paid for, like, Jen's got a bonus come March time, and then we paid that, and that's paid the school fees. And then, of course, the company says, oh, and by the way, we're going to pause the bonus, and we're not quite sure when we're going to pay that. And it's like, okay. Like,
yeah, I wish my bonus would cover them. It's fucking crazy.
Oh, somebody's got a text.
Yeah, me. I forgot to turn that phone down.
Okay, now that it buzzed, you got to read it online and live to us, to all of us.
Actually, from Fox News says TBS outdoor activity has exploded in priority as quarantine cabin fever peaks. It's hard to read because of the screen. So
okay.
Yeah, nice screen.
But I'm sad I asked because it's not as exciting as I thought. I would have thought it would have been a text from your wife or something.
No, it's not.
In the UK, Sean, where my mum and dad are in Derbyshire, they're saying because of because so many people are still off being paid 80% of their wages on furlough, they said it's like busier than ever. And dad has to like walk down into the village to get any food shopping, newspaper, anything like that, because so many people are coming out from Sheffield, like walking. And he said by 9-10 o'clock, you can't find a parking space in the village. Come out on there. And it's just like crazy.
And the fuckers in Sheffield had nothing before it started.
And Sheffield's one of the hot spots, and well, just below Leicester, but it's still like place to worry about. But but they've got a big trying to watch my words on here, not to offend anybody. They've got a large Asian Hindu population out there and things, and that's where a lot of the hotspots are developing from, where a lot of families living, 5-6 families living together on there. No disrespect to anyone out there. Yeah.
Hey, Jack, what's going on? You put my name in there with a question mark.
Come, bro.
Oh, the phantom guest has got your name with a question mark next to it, Tank.
Yeah. Well,
Jack.
Phantom Guess is Jack. Outback Jack.
All right. Oh, sorry. All right. Oh, God, you're right. He's not a phantom guest if you know his name.
Well, he's
That's
his
spoiled it
guitar
all,
channel.
isn't it?
That's his guitar channel. He took his old name back.
Right. It's like saying my number's girlfriend's name's Bob, isn't it? It's not, by the way.
Cool.
Yeah, no.
It's 11:31, so we're gonna start doing the round table, and we're gonna start saying goodbye and good night to everybody. Send best wishes to Pascal here. Yes, I heard about that. That he nearly passed away.
Yeah.
Got stung by a stingray. That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for saying that. It's appreciated. So we'll start with AZ Froggy.
Well, thank you for having me, Frank. Everyone stay safe out there. You get out, have some fun. Just watch those temps out there.
Cool. John Martin.
Thanks for having me on, and everybody keep the batteries charged, and let's go race or bash or do a little crawling.
Cool. Scottzilla RC.
Thanks for having me, Frank, and thanks for always sending the invites. I usually race the BRC Pro on Thursdays. That's one of the reasons why I've been having a hard time showing up lately.
That's good. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Sean's RC Adventure.
Everybody, thanks very much for taking the time to stop by. And if Steve O'Day's around tomorrow night, well, see you on Steve O'Day's. If not, we'll see you around. And Frank, Art, thanks for having me.
Thanks for jumping in. Richard Allen.
Okay, guys, many thanks for having me on tonight. Give this video the thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, etc. Breath of fresh air coming there tonight, Tank. Much appreciated.
Cool. Thank you very much. RCVHX Xavier.
Yeah, thanks, Frank, for inviting me. And bye to everyone on the chat. And thanks to comments and to watching, Tank.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate you jumping in. I know it's very early in the morning for you.
Yeah, it's almost 6 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
So you gotta really wake up early to make my show. I really appreciate
Yeah, I sleep before, so I put
it's awesome.
my clock and it's ringing, and I know it's time to come.
So it's like
after
you tell the
laptop.
wife and kids, leave me alone. I'm going to bed because
Yeah.
I gotta be on the show tonight.
Yeah, because I'm also in holiday for now. I have almost 1 week, and then I have to
Awesome.
back to work. So yeah.
Cool.
Also, I will come to Monday 12 Charlie also. I
Cool.
want to try it, but it was not. It was cancelled. So yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for being in the chat, and thanks for the super chat. Really appreciate it, and we'll see you guys at Steve O'D's. And guys, get out there and break something, because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having fun. So go out there and send it and break something. Talk to you guys later.